Hello again, Wednesday. How are we doing thus far? Personally, I believe the dress to be coming along quite nicely. So let's add the skirt and all the trimmings. Shall we? Here we go. Done with the outer skirt. Okay, so I did that one. I did that one. I'm on that one. Outer skirt is almost done. I just gotta press the last couple of seams, and I'm going to serge the hemline, A, to keep it from fraying, and B, to even it out because some of the pieces are longer than others. So yeah, let's get going. Actually gonna turn out even.
If we want to play a game bunch.
That was disgusting. Oh, because that matches really? Because that matches there. So then I don't know which size I need for my buttons. So apparently I took size 12 off and it's just nowhere to be seen. Oh, hey, look. There it is. I have no idea what number day this is in the process of making this costume, but I'm very, very close to done. I'm more than halfway there. Last work that I did was sewing the buttonholes onto the button placket, and I just sewed the placket onto the dress, so I need to press that and basically go through all of the finishing work. The buttonhole placket, the one on the right side of the dress, folds in a certain way to where there's a smooth flap that sits over the buttons and the buttonholes while you're wearing it to hide those buttons so that it's a smooth, clean front. So I'm gonna have to very carefully read and follow the instructions for it to get that to fold properly and like stitch it a certain way probably. And then I need to attach the placket for the buttons, open up the buttonholes, sew the buttons on, and then I think I attach the collar and make the belt, and she's done. With any luck, I will get this done within the next couple of days. It may be a bit before we actually film and photograph this, because I need to get a fresh pair of tights for this. And I'm trying to decide if I want to go with a black, a gray, a nude tone, or a white. Probably black or gray, but we shall see. But yeah, I need fresh pairs of tights. But yeah, I'm gonna get to pressing and just keep working on this. Okay. I think I get it now. So the text is not super duper clear on how to do this. So it's like, it's not intuitive. Basically, I'm sorry, here we go. The step that I'm on says turn outer edge of placket to outside. So here's the placket, right? This seam is where the placket meets the dress. Over here is where my buttonholes are, which I know it's difficult to see because it's black on black, but just stay with me. I'll show you at the bottom because that's where this is going to be most understandable. This is the hem. The placket extends downward more than it should according to the pattern, but we'll deal with it. It tells you to take the outer edge, which is this edge, and fold it to the outside along the placket fold line. This is the hem. This is the seam for dress to placket. This is where I stitched to fold it beforehand. The buttonholes are along this edge, okay? The lowest one is up here. So what it wants me to do is take this and fold it to here, which I know where that is because of the stitching, and then fold it again, which sounds ridiculous because it seems like you're closing in the placket. But actually, what you then do is, I'm going to mark this with a pin, you stitch it right at where the hemline is. So then you layer this seam, so you trim it down to, I think, like a 1/2 inch, and then you trim part of it down to 1/4 inch, or you do 1/4 inch and 1/8 inch. You layer it down, and you trim the corners and everything. You turn this the other way around. When you turn it, it will actually sit exactly how it is supposed to. So it will naturally form this fold that covers the actual buttonholes. It took me a minute to really grasp exactly what they were telling me to do. So it not only eliminates the excess that's hanging out on the backside here, you can see this little tail that's now tucked in. That will mostly be gone because I'll be trimming this when I'm done. It also is exactly how you form this fold. So see, there's a buttonhole. It will naturally form that fold that covers the buttonholes and the buttons. I got it. So that's what we're about to do. Okay guys, the plackets are both on. I added an extra buttonhole at the top because my collar facing wasn't actually long enough. So that's gonna look a little wonky, but you know what? It's okay. But the collar is also on, as you can see. All I have to do now is sew on my buttons, which I have their placements marked, and then make the belt. Y'all, I literally have like 2 or 3 steps left and she's done. I'm going to cry when this costume is done. I'm actually gonna cry because this is a point that I've been wanted for so long with Raven, and just one thing after another kept happening. I'm finally finishing a costume from scratch, y'all. And I don't know if y'all have seen it yet, but I do have the wig up here. I need to change out the hair ties on it for actual rubber bands so that they blend in better, because I've got the bright purple one right there, which looks kind of silly. And then I have the shoes. They're very pretty, kind of classic looking black pumps of matte finish and patent leathers and memory foam in the soles. So they will be so comfortable to wear for long periods of time. I need to break them in and actually wear them a few times so that my feet won't be hurting the first time I wear it. But we've got shoes, we've got a wig, and I've done a couple of makeup tests at this point. The only thing I have left that I absolutely need are tights. A, because it'll tie the whole thing together a little bit better, and B, because it's cold right now. Like, it's actually cold in Louisiana. In the middle of November. It was like in the 30s all day today. I don't understand. And I did order a pair of gloves to help kind of tie together this like 50s, 60s kind of aesthetic I'm going with for it. Y'all, I'm so close. Okay. I'm gonna sew the buttons on and make the belt and check in when she's all done. Yeah. So, I would power through this, but my back is hurting. This happens when I work at this desk in this chair for too long. My lower back starts like cramping and getting sore. I don't know if it's a posture thing or what it is, but I got the first 2 buttons on, but it's like 10 o'clock. I really need to eat some sort of a dinner and just like relax for the rest of the night. So that is what I'm going to do. Literally all I have left is buttons and belts, so I'll knock those out tomorrow. I think I should have it done tomorrow night.
Wow, okay. You abandoned your convictions that easily, huh?
Hi, Brad. Yes?
Aww. I was shading her with it earlier and she was like, what the fluff?
None of this makes sense. Dutch angles.
Standard horror tropes 101.
Remember, guys, Dutch angles.